Hello everyone, and welcome to my review of the Assure Smart Lever Lock by Yale. It has a touchscreen keypad and a Wi-Fi interface that you can connect to an app on your mobile device. My Yale Assure Smart Lever oil rubbed bronze lock with Wi-Fi and touchscreen keypad arrived in this box. And this box contains the Yale Access Upgrade Kit. We'll talk more about that in a minute. This box must contain the keypad. Let's open it up. Right away, we have a nice packet that contains important literature. The BLT app, register the product for 20% off. New door marking template. Luckily we won't have to go through that on my installation. And of course here is the installation guide. This is the keypad that will be on the exterior of the door. Batteries. And these are the nice levers that will operate your door. I actually prefer those over the normal doorknob. Keys and a lock barrel. What's in here? The door striker plate and also the nice locking assembly. Long screws, short screws, medium screws. And there's the key to, I would assume, to get into your keypad. And here's the interior side of the access keypad door lock assembly. Now, here is the Yale Access Upgrade Kit. And they encourage you to download the app. And here's the Yale radio module. And this is the wireless bridge. This will allow you to connect to your network. As I mentioned earlier, I will not have to make any new holes in my door, as I will just install the new lock into the existing hole that is left after I uninstall the original door lock and handle set. Okay, so let's install the Yale Latch Assembly. Pretty easy. Just goes into the same spot that the earlier doorknob came out of, door latch came out of, excuse me. And now we insert the keypad, and this is the inside part of the door lock with the motor assembly in it. You have to split it and run the cable into that back plate. Now, one thing you should pay attention to here, you see that that bottom assembly, cross assembly, for want of a better term, with the two screws in it. Those screws are actually tight, and there's a spring that pushes that that piece of metal outwards on both sides. And theoretically, when you go to, let's insert this cable into the smart module there. Now, let's get back to that latch assembly. I had to actually loosen those two screws to get this assembly to snap onto that back plate, and there are two long screws that you will have to tighten to secure the back part of the lock to the keypad assembly on the front of the door. Now here's the barrel, key barrel, that is optional, by the way, but I decided to use it. Here's a quick demo on how the keypad is operated and locks and unlocks your door. I've already installed batteries previous to this, and when you do that, on the first time that you install the batteries, you are asked to input a master password, and it's pretty straightforward, and the directions are very good for it. For the door open sensor, I decided to use the magnetic wall mount version and simply use the double-sided adhesive tape that was included in the kit to secure the magnet assembly to the door jamb. There are specific instructions within the app that tell you where to exactly place this sensor. I have already installed the batteries and the network module into the battery compartment, but I am going to show you an easier way to open that compartment door than using the wire key that Yale Lock has supplied. I am using a number 1 Phillips to open the compartment door, and here you can see the network module is inserted into its compartment and the batteries are installed. And here I also keep my QR codes for the Yale Wi-Fi and Bluetooth upgrade kit. To replace the battery door, simply insert the bottom tabs and push forward. So now, downloading the app. Simply go to the Android Play Store, Google Play Store, do a search for the Yale Access app, and of course download and install it. Your download and install will not go as quickly. I have speeded things up considerably. However, once it is downloaded, you are good to go, and you will get started with the registration process. After opening your account, your Bluetooth communications with the door lock assembly are now established, and you will be able to calibrate your door open and door closed magnetic sensor. I was able to register the network module and the door sensor without a problem, but when it came time to register the QR code for the network bridge, well, as you can see, the app did not like what it was scanning. So after multiple tries, I gave up. However, I discovered that if you exit the app at this point and then re-enter it and go to the 3 bars that are on the upper left-hand corner of the screen and then select Set Up New Device, this would allow you to register the bridge module. Then simply follow the instructions that are given within the app to activate the bridge and connect to your wireless network. So what are my final thoughts on the Assure Smart Lever lock with Wi-Fi and touchscreen keypad? Well, I happen to like it a lot. It replaces a conventional doorknob that was problematic. I mean, who wants to keep a key these days when these kind of options are available? This lock had some installation problems that I was able to overcome. I'm not sure that other folks would have, but I did manage to get a good rapport going with the Yale Access support crew. They steered me in the right direction, especially when I found out that my phone was obsolete and it had the wrong revision level of Android on it, and it simply would not work. So I fixed that problem. And then, of course, the QR scanning during the application's initial installation setup, that was troublesome. But again, there was a workaround. And when everything was said and done, the lock works just fine, and I can access it from anywhere that has a Wi-Fi connection. So, yes, it's very convenient, and it works really good. This concludes my review of the Assure Smart Lever Oil Rubbed Bronze Lock with Wi-Fi and touchscreen keypad. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found my review helpful.